Okay, my sisters, fans, and fans, I'm back with another one. I'm continuing to break down tomorrow night's episode, which is Sisters Season 10, Episode 1, entitled Next of Kin. So this is actually the full synopsis. Some of us got probably just partial of the synopsis, but this is like a full look at the synopsis for tomorrow night's episode, and they break it in parts. So my first synopsis full review, I just put it up, so you guys have to go to that one first before watch that one and listen to my review on that one, and then come to this one so you can understand what I'm doing exactly today, just to prepare us for tomorrow night's episode. And again, I know we all know that Sabrina and Karen is not a part of the original cast, but let's move forward because I discussed that in my previous video I just posted. So let's just get into Andy. Now guys, y'all might not like what I'm getting ready to say, okay? Or y'all might be like, yeah, you may be onto something, but this may be so far-fetched, right? But I'm just gonna get into it. First, I'm gonna just read the synopsis, the full synopsis on tomorrow night's episode when it comes to Andy. It says, as usual, in moments of crisis, Andy steps into problem solver mode. She works both emotionally and legally to get information, pushing back against police silence and hospital bureaucracy. The stress brings out her vulnerability. This time, she is not just the strong friend, she's scared of losing her chosen family, right? Her leadership also creates tension, as not everyone agrees with how she handles the situation or what questions she should be asked first. Okay, now that part where it said she's scared of losing her chosen family. Now, okay, we had Andy's sister that pops up, right? And again, guys, I think we're gonna do a time jump, right? And if we don't do a time jump, right? My theory in my head, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but my theory in my head is, what if, because the way we see Andy's sister in these trailers, it looks like Andy's sister may be drunk. It looks like Andy's sister popped up and she may be drunk or something. She's like in a tub. She's laying on a couch. She's laying on a couch and she kind of looks like she may have been drinking. So my whole thing is, wait a minute, guys. What if Andy's sister is the one that hit Sabrina's car? I'm gonna let that marinate, guys. What if Andy's sister, right? Cheyenne is her name, her character's name. What if Andy finds out that her sister is indeed the one that hit Sabrina's car? Maybe it has nothing to do with Dr. Cruz or Dr. Bond or Damani and his fiance. What if we eventually find out that the day that that Andy's sister came into town, she was drinking and she just so happened to be the one that hit Sabrina? Now that would be a doozy for the season, okay? That would, her sister is coming out of nowhere, right? From what we remember, Andy's sister, a lot of us didn't even know Andy had a sister, okay? Because I remember her telling either it was Robin that she was an only child. So when they now bring in this young lady as Andy's sister, which I can actually see it, they put the perfect girl in there because they kind of resemble each other in some ways. I'm like, the setup with Andy, her mom, and her sister, to me, guys, is really believable, okay? Their interaction together is going to be something that, if you go back to my previous videos from early last year, you would see, I said, listen, let's give us some more. We want to know who Andy's mother is, her family, Danny's family, Sabrina's family, Karen's. Well, we seen Karen. Basically, Karen had the only family there, which was Miss Lisa. Everybody else, we were in the dark about their lives. Like, aside from the men they date, we didn't really know much about them, like their parents and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch that can go along, and so many storylines can be made with Sisters, right? Because we never even got introduced to a lot of these girls' family. We only know Fatima's family through Zatima, but not through Sisters, right? We have no idea about Danny's family, right? So they have a long way to go with Sisters, right? If they choose to. But back to Andy. Now, what made me think that is because when I read this full synopsis on the scene for tomorrow, when it comes to Andy's scene for tomorrow, it made me question if her sister could have been the one that hit Sabrina's car. You know, we're going into, Tyler Perry is trying to shake this up, guys, okay? So, and we have a new writer, which is not new. We got Courtney Gorday. He is a very good writer. He wrote on a couple of other shows for Tyler Perry. So, and he is actually the writer of Zatima. So, well, Zatima season 4, which we haven't gotten the word on the next season yet, the other half of season 4, but hopefully we get that. But we have to see what happens here, because Sisters is it's time. It was definitely time for this change. Andy and her mom seem like they're gonna have some type of discussion where her mom is gonna convince her to support her sister, right? Even though they were not close. I think her sister is going to have some type of animosity towards Andy, and that's going to spill into Andy's work life and her trying to protect her, because it definitely looks like in one of these scenes that Andy is talking to her sister at the precinct. So I'm trying to figure out, could she be the one that hit Sabrina? Let's see what happens tomorrow night, guys. I just came on because I want to go through these full breakdowns of the episode 1 for tomorrow before it starts. Give me your opinion, guys. Let me know if you feel like I'm making sense here, okay? Because, I mean, it's a possibility. I could be wrong. But if they threw that in there as a storyline, I wouldn't be mad at it, right? Because now Andy has to figure out, is she going to put her own sister in jail, right? Is she going to question her sister to really find out if she was the one that hit Sabrina? Because her sister definitely looks like she was drinking and Andy came to the precinct to actually come and get her. So let's see what happens here. I need you guys to go back to, I posted the actual trailer, so you can go back to the trailer and look at those little pinpoints where, because when they do the trailer, they put together not just the first episode, they put in like pieces of different episodes into one, so we don't really know what's going on in the very first episode. So if you look at it, we have definitely seemed like we have a time jump. But let's see what happens. But that's what I'm thinking, guys. Let me know if you agree with what I'm saying. Before I go, I want for you guys to stay, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when I post new content. Stay tuned.